What's going on, guys? Lawson Turner back with another episode of the Cover 2 podcast, and we're going over the late night game. The second game of the doubleheader for last night's games. The Boston Celtics handed the Cleveland Cavaliers their first loss at home with a 106-93 win. Let's dive straight into the big three that showed up for Boston. Jason Tatum finally had his superstar game of these playoffs, in my opinion. This is the best game he's played so far. 33 points, 13 rebounds, 6 assists. Now, he wasn't efficient, but he was there when his team needed it, and he was the best player on the floor. Well, the only other person that had the argument was Donovan Mitchell, but we'll get to him here in a minute. Jaylen Brown, 28 points, 9 rebounds, very, very efficient. 13 for 17 from the floor and 2 for 3 from 3. He has been, in my opinion, up to this game, the best player for the Celtics through these. What are we at? Two. They beat the Miami Heat in 5. Through the 8 games, I thought, well, 7 games prior to last night's game, I thought he had been the best Celtic. He had been the most consistent. He had really led their way in scoring. Him and Derek White, I thought, were the two best Celtics throughout the 7 games that were played. Now, that doesn't mean Jason Tatum is the Celtics' third best player, because we know he is their best player. He is probably their most important player when it comes to when you need a player to really step up. We count on our number one guys. So Jason Tatum, I'm not expecting 33 and 13 a night, but to put a stranglehold on this series, it was great you did it in Game 3, but to put the essential nail in the coffin, they needed in Game 4 as well. Now, to transition to the Cleveland Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell has been nothing short of sensational. He's been awesome. In this series, he's averaging 30 and 5 threes made a game. It's I, when Donovan is on the court, the Cavs are competitive against damn near anybody. And they've looked competitive. They even looked competitive down the stretch in this game. It was a 9-point game with about 9 minutes to go. He had, once again, sensational game. 33 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 7 for 12 from 3. When you're shooting as efficient from 3 as he is, it's almost as if there's nothing you can do. And he's not doing it against, slouch defenders. He's doing it against Drew Holiday, one of the best perimeter defenders in the league. Derek White, one of the best defenders in the league is at the guard position. He's making it look effortlessly. It's like when 2 feet in the paint, getting as a ball handler, when you break your first defender down and get 2 feet in the paint, that is so key. It forces the defense to get into rotation. It could lead to foul trouble for bigs, and it's the easiest way to score, getting closer to the rim, depending upon who you are and what your specialties are. And Donovan Mitchell is a 3-level scorer. He can score with the best of them. We saw him drop 50 last series, and he's been nothing short of fantastic this series, even though his team trails 2-1. Darius Garland, another what the hell performance. 6 of 15 from the floor, 15 points, 6 assists, 1 for 6 from 3. Did not hit his first 3 till the fourth quarter. They need the Darius Garland that was efficient in Game 2 if they have any chance of tying this series up heading back to Boston. Evan Mobley, good, not great game. 17 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 7 for 11 from the floor. Once again, number-wise, good, not great. This is, like I said, this was a 9-point game with 9 minutes to go. And then Boston's star power really showed up and showed out. You had Jason Tatum hitting fadeaway twos along the baseline. You saw Jaylen Brown really take the, JB and JT really, brought it home essentially. Because in the fourth quarter, not one score game, but one single digit game, I should say, and they led their team, brought it home. I thought Drew Holiday was fantastic in the first half, scoring 15 of his 18 points in the first half, in which he had been piss poor through 7 games, and this was by far his best game of the postseason. Now, does it Can he in game 4? Maybe this is what he needed: a high teen scoring game to just get some wind under his sail. He shot 3 for 4 from 3 last game. Do I expect him to shoot 3 for 4 from 3 again? Probably not. But let's dive into some of the team comparisons. We saw Boston last night shot 51% from the floor. You're gonna be damn near hard. You're gonna be damn near impossible to beat if you shoot, 50% from the floor. They were 41 of 80. That's 51.2%, and 13 for 34. That's 38.2% from three. They not only they won the percentage battle, they won the makes battle, and they won the 3-point line battle by 3. The turnovers, Boston had 3 more turnovers that Cleveland. I'm jumping the gun there. Boston had, as I'm getting a phone call. Let me. eh, I'll answer that later. We Boston had 11 turnovers that led to 7 Cleveland Cavalier points off those 11 turnovers. Cleveland only had 8 turnovers. They were doing a really good job of possessing the ball and limiting the Boston defense that can be suffocating at sometimes, especially when you're guarding perimeter players such as Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland. Boston won the offensive rebounding battle though 9-7 that generated 12 second chance points to Cleveland's 9 second chance points. Like I said, there's not really much to tell, but I was surprised that Cleveland got one of the first 2 games, and Boston will probably take games 4 and 5 and move on. Should be pretty easy unless they get a stinker like they did in game 2, in which they live and die by the 3-point line. Well, I'm going to stop rambling now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check us out on Twitter at the Cover2Pod26. 2 on Twitter is TO. Link is also in the description to make that easier for you guys. As always, for the Cover 2 podcast, I'm Lawson Turner. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.